Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be talking to Stephanie Lucianovic today about Hummingbird season, her book that is a story I think many of us will relate to and remember. Archie's life has been turned upside down by COVID-19. And even though he spends all day, every day with his family, he's feeling more alone than ever because he feels like everybody else is adapting to their new life just fine. And he's struggling. And the bright spot of his day is looking at the hummingbirds outside his window, but then his favorite hummingbird goes missing amidst the California wildfires. And so he has to find a way to find hope and find his voice in a time when hope is so hard to hold on to. Stephanie, I've said this a million times before, but I'll say it again. If there's any book about the pandemic that I think people should read, I genuinely believe it is this one. It's just so honest and healing. And honestly, I feel like a part of myself was healed after reading it. So I'd love to know kind of your inspiration behind this and, why you felt like you wanted to tell this story.
So in the beginning of the pandemic, when my two kids and myself and my husband were locked together at home, I was blessed or cursed with feeling very productive. For some reason, I felt compelled to not back away from the idea of chronicling what we were going through, but there was something within me that felt like I really needed to put it down in words, what was happening in our house, what was happening down the hall with my son and his distant learning, with my younger son, who I was with in the living room on most days, listening to him go through his classes. And it was because of their struggles that I felt I wanted to do something that we would never forget about this time. So a novel in verse, which I'd never attempted before, but always wanted to, it came out very naturally because I got very close to the bone, I feel like, when it came to his emotions.
It's just the perfect way to tell this story because it has that kind of staccato feel that felt like so many of our lives took on, where we just felt stuck. And I'd love for you to actually read a piece if you have time.
This is called Wishes and Brothers and Dandelions and Nests. Even though the smoke is gone for today, even though his friends are still outside, my brother comes inside. He's holding a dandelion. I read that hummingbirds use dandelion fluff in their nests to keep them warm, he says. He sees my angry eyes and spins his words together very fast before I can get my mad words untangled. I'm sorry I read your book without asking. I know it's yours. I was just interested because you are, he says. Hank has never been interested in what I'm interested in because he was always interested first. By the time I discover it, he's done with it, over it, bored. But not this time. My words lose the mad. My words loosen, untangled. It's okay, is all I say.
It's so good. I love it so much.
Thank you.